Slack and Slashers? It's us. Again,
It's us. We're back. It's our show. It's a podcast. We're talking about...
Slackcast.
We're talking about...
Rick and Morty 100 years, RickandMortyAdventures.com.
Yep. We're talking about Microsoft's conference.
We're doing Apple.
Yeah. So...
Microsoft. So I have an Xbox, which is more than these
Only
ones.
one.
Yeah. So, hey, I'm going to get Windows 10 so I can play all the games mentioned at today's conference. Boom! Bomb dropped. How crazy is that? Xbox exclusives are no more.
It's because Xbox and the PCs are turning into the same thing.
Yeah. Which is weird. But
So,
anyway.
Microsoft started their thing talking about hardware. We're doing the Xbox One S, the Xbox Ones.
The ones.
Yes.
Yeah, it's,
I got the ones.
It's the Xbox Slim.
Yeah.
We kind of knew it was
Sexy.
coming.
It's they're doing some cool stuff. It's got 4K Blu-ray support. It has a 2 terabyte model now. It's got an internal power supply, which
Brand
is
new
great.
controller.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a little bit sleeker.
But I love the current Xbox One controller.
I also love the current Xbox One controller, but
We'll
if it's anything like the redesign they did for the OG Xbox controller, where it's like, imagine if that like this one is the clunky one, and then the new one is
my
like
God.
somehow better. It's like they have that like the super elite controller that's
that
like
nobody likes.
yeah, it's like the one that you can like super customize.
Yeah.
So like maybe this is like a half measure between those.
I know my little girl hands can't really go around an Xbox controller still. So if it's a little sleeker, that might actually convince me to get an Xbox.
Good for you.
Alright.
So yeah, it's coming out this August. Starting at $300.
Starting at 300. There's gonna be a 3-tiered. You can get 500 or gigabyte for 300. The terabyte and the 2 terabyte, $50 each, increasing.
And the most expensive one is 4.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And it's not.
Will you ever go through like 2 terabytes?
Yeah.
I've got like
Yes.
6 games.
You
and
will.
I'm
You
at
will.
like 500 gigabytes already.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
How big are games nowadays?
Installs are big,
Some
and
are like
I like to
15.
buy digital.
Honestly,
I filled up my
Jesus.
PS4 pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 terabytes is definitely a good move.
Remember when like someone got a terabyte and you were like,
It used to
I
cost,
can hold 1 million songs on iTunes.
yeah.
and it was like $500.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
And then they talked about 3 games we're not really interested in, so we're gonna breeze through. Gears of War 4 looks cool. It's coming to PC. It's Gears of War.
I'm probably gonna play it.
they have tons of footage for it. So
Yeah.
if you're interested in
If you're
Gears,
interested.
go check it out.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool.
It-
October 11th is when it comes out.
Cool. There's Killer Instinct.
Yeah, they announced a new Gears character.
It's Killer Instinct.
Yeah, it's what's his name? General Reem. So Killer Instinct's really fun though.
I'm pretty sure it's Reem.
Yeah.
Reem.
something.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get that on Windows 10
You
because I found out it came to Windows 10 in March,
Privates.
and I like that game.
Then we got Forza. It's a Forza game. If you
It's
like
more Forza.
driving,
Drive.
Forza. For a long time, Forza's been like the go-to.
Yeah.
This is a driving game, but it's a driving game, and we don't play those.
So going
Yeah,
on to
dude.
games that we're actually
No.
excited about is ReCore.
Oh.
Far Eden, distant future.
I'm sold.
Did you turn the volume way down?
Ah, damn it! There we go.
Stylish. Sleek.
Apple. I thought this was a totally different
I thought that
game
was
at first
Widowmaker
because
for
of
a
that.
second.
Like I thought this was a totally different game when I saw that the first time.
This is Kenji Infune's working on this, right?
Kenji Inafune is called the producer of it, but I really question how involved he is, honestly, because like Might Number 9 and all the other things he's doing, and I feel like
He's a robot dog.
I feel like he probably conceptualized a lot of these character designs and stuff, and then has probably been pretty hands off. It's like
Yeah.
the studio making this, I think, is in Texas, like he's in Japan. So how involved do you think he is?
It's true.
But yeah, so it looks like you actually have multiple mechs. I thought it was just one. But all these are like different ones with different names. So
Honestly, if you... we'll get to it in the Sony press conference, but if you showed me this trailer and said it's Kojima's new game,
You would have been so
I
much
would've-
more hype.
I would have believed it. This looks awesome and insane,
yeah, I'm really
and
excited.
very like...
Also, who's digging the J-pop in the background?
I'm
I
like
gotta admit, I love it.
Motorbot?
I'm like into this entire presentation of this
Yeah.
trailer. I think this game looks really cool.
God, I haven't felt this
Robot Winston.
into like a desert trailer set to like modern music since the first Borderlands trailer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And like the platforming looks pretty interesting. Like it looks like the way you navigate stages is really cool. Yeah, so it looks like you have like a whole squad.
That's awesome.
Neat.
It looks fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
cool.
And the fact that it's coming to PC is like super exciting for me because if I don't get an Xbox before September, I can still play it.
Oh, that
Oh,
white
your
Xbox
Xbox
is
started
pretty.
So that's ReCore. Looks great. We're excited for
Yeah.
it.
And then they talk about Final Fantasy 15, which isn't, Microsoft specific. It's coming to everything.
Yeah, they showed a demo called Trial of the Titan where you're fighting this giant Titan creature. We were talking about showing it, but I think we should probably just skip it. It wasn't like a super exciting trailer. I think like if you want to see what Final Fantasy 15 looks like, you've probably already gotten a look at it.
There's like 6 demos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this specific, I thought it looks great. I still think the game looks not great. It looks good.
It's really pretty.
Visually, it looks
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Visually it looks great.
And I think the fighting in terms of like the flow of combat, it still looks Kingdom Hearts-esque, which has me excited. But it looks. I don't know.
I'm optimistic about
I'm
it.
optimistic
Yeah.
but apprehensive for sure. I think the reason I don't want to show this trailer is because I think like specifically it was probably the worst thing they could have shown. It's just this really like awkward part of a boss battle. It was kind of slow. So I don't know. If you want to check it out, do it on your own time. September 30th is the release date though, if you didn't know. So we're cautiously optimistic. I would love to enjoy a Final Fantasy game again.
Yeah. None of them were bad.
But there hasn't been a good one since 10.
No, X2 was bad.
No, X2 is bad.
X2 is
That game's
bad.
X2's bad.
game.
That's fair. I guess I haven't played like the spin-offs. I've played the main numbered ones that
Yeah.
were
Even
MMOs.
12 I didn't think was that great.
And like,
12 and 13 I liked. I didn't love.
Oh,
I
you
don't
mean,
like
you mean
13.
Final Hallway?
Final Hallway had some cool systems.
Final Hallway gets good 60 hours
No,
in.
like I don't know. I like playing
Ugh.
around with like the systems and the gameplay, and like the numbers.
Yeah.
Spreadsheet Simulator Hallway Edition.
Right. I don't know.
None of that sounds appealing.
You haven't played Armored Core then, so.
I actually like Armored Core. But anyway, so yeah, other than that, Division DLC was shown.
The Battlefield
1,
about,
which we
in
talked
our EA.
about. Yeah, we talked about in the EA thing. It was literally
Yeah.
the exact same trailer. There's some more Xbox updates hardware-wise. Background music and Cortana are both coming to Xbox. We have clubs on Xbox, which allows you to make communities. Looking for group is coming to Xbox, which allows you to look for players doing the same thing in whatever games you're playing. If you need somebody to help you build something in Minecraft, you need somebody to go run a thing with you in Destiny, whatever.
Xbox Live Arena looks really fucking awesome. It's a sort of a tournament matchmaking thing, so you can. It's partnered with some third-party stuff, FIFA, Smite, those kind of things. But it's nice to have a tournament platform built in, and not have to just awkwardly set it up yourself.
Yeah, and have it totally focused around the
Yeah.
platform and Xbox gamers, I think is a really good move.
Yep.
Beyond that, we've got the Xbox Design Lab, which is actually really cool. Fully customizable controllers for your Xbox. That you
That's
can
nuts.
build online and then order. They're like $10 more for a fully customizable controller. You can change the color of like the buttons, the controller sticks, the D-pad, everything, even the back plate. It's another extra $10 if you want to get it engraved. So all said and done, if you want like a totally swagged out controller, you're looking at like $80. But
And it can never get stolen.
yeah, right.
Name on it.
Yeah, there's a fucking name on it. So that's pretty cool. What Xbox game previews? They're bringing early access to Xbox. They showed off a couple games that looked pretty cool. We Happy Few, which is like a interesting narrative-driven dystopian game.
Kind of like it looked to me, kind of like a little crazier version of Brave New World.
Brave New World like definitely seemed like
Yeah.
Soma vibe, you know.
Yeah.
It also kind of reminded me of like at least aesthetically a little bit of BioShock.
Yeah, because I think like Bioshock, you mean like Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically Infinite, yeah. So it's got like it looked interesting. I think I would show the trailer because I'm excited about it, but it wasn't a new announcement. It was just new for Xbox. So again, We Happy Few. Keep an eye out for it. Looks really cool. The other thing they talked about is Xbox Anywhere, which is crossplay for every single Xbox game, where you can play them on Windows 10 as well, which is
That's
pretty
gonna
neat.
get brutal.
Yeah. Andy's hype about that. 'Cause
I'm so like as a mouse keyboard guy. I'm so excited to just get on and body some people trying to play shooters with controllers.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
Shooters are much better on the computer. I know.
PC players are bad people.
Wow, Spaz. You
They're
should
just
just
bad people.
You say like one
They're
thing,
not
and it's
good
awful.
people.
You just lost 3 friends in this room.
They're just mean for no reason.
I mean, get good.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just
Seriously.
like, I don't want to be like some filthy casual who just plays games on his computer, though. You know? It's like,
I'd say, yeah.
You need like a dedicated device to play your games.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That's my computer.
I love all.
Wait, you're being sarcastic?
I love all
You
game
dick.
platforms
See?
equally.
PC players are
And
dicks.
then they talked about Project Scorpio, or they did, but they didn't. They said that they showed basically nothing,
But they
it just had developers sucking its dick for a
What
couple
even
minutes.
is it?
Okay.
These are the best pixels we've ever had.
Literally a direct quote. Literally a direct quote.
It kind of sounds like when Trump said, "You're gonna make so much money, you wouldn't know what to do with it," and he just like was gushing. He's like, "I don't even. You're just gonna have. Oh my, we're gonna win so hard." It's like these are the best pixel. Oh God, we just can't show it to you though. We just can't show you.
So-
Hashtag make pixels great
And
again.
that's the thing is they gave some specs, but not anything specific. They did throw around the
The
term
6 teraflop number?
Yeah, teraflops, 6 teraflops, a lot, which is crazy. It's coming out holiday 2017. All Xbox One games and accessories are going to work across all 3 platforms, being Xbox One, Xbox One S, and Project Scorpio. I wrote in my notes that I think Xbox pulled down their pants and showed Sony their dick with this, because, like, it seems like this is going to be way more powerful than Project Neo, based on how Sony has talked about Project Neo, the PlayStation 4.5, if you're not familiar. So it seems like while that's going to be a pretty small update, this seems like a pretty big one.
Yeah.
So
All in
I'm really interested to see how it shakes out.
All in all, I think this bit was the most interesting part of the press conference to me, because like the new games and stuff look great. Don't get
Yeah,
me wrong,
totally.
but I love that Microsoft is recovering from the disaster that was the Xbox One launch.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yep.
I have an Xbox One. My brother has a PS4 that I have used. The Xbox interface and experience, just in terms of like, you know, the stuff you're doing when you're not playing your games, you're online, you're fucking around with settings, you're, you know, considering
the
what to
OS.
get next. Yeah, I love it so much more than Sony's here's a line of everything.
Right. And I think it's definitely like kind of a different strokes for different folks.
Yeah,
I personally agree with you. I think that the Xbox does have a nicer OS.
I felt the same way. I think with the original Xbox and even with Xbox 360, they constantly just have the best menu system.
Yeah, they have the best OS by a wide
Yeah,
margin.
It's because
usually.
it's Microsoft and
Yeah.
they know what they're doing.
It's
Yeah.
sleek. It's sleek.
Yeah.
It's sleek. I would be happy. I don't know. I loved my 360 to death. I love that I can keep my 360 digital titles that I bought that run on the Xbox I can still have.
Wait, is that true?
That is
Yeah,
the thing.
I have Castle Crashers on my new Xbox One.
Oh,
Speaking of
Dark
which,
Souls
we
on
should
my-
break that out sometime.
Yeah, we
It's
should
been
bring
a
out the
minute since
Castle
I
Yeah.
played that game. So yeah, Project Scorpio, really interesting. I think what I am most impressed by is that, like, for the first time, it's Xbox who came out and handled the message well versus Sony, whereas, like, Sony's announcement of the PS4 was, like, met with really either, like, apathy or negativity, and this is, I think, nothing but interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't see anybody flip out and be like, "Fuck you, Microsoft."
It helps.
Can't believe
It
you're
helps that
fucking me."
Microsoft's not being a dick about it this time.
Yeah, they're being upfront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I was looking at some Facebook flashback stuff from the E3 when they announced the Expo, and it's just like, we have a product for people who don't want to stay online. It's called the Xbox 360.
Right? It's
Yeah,
just
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
I know. So
Yeah.
Microsoft is definitely playing a much smarter game. I think, like, I have to give my hats off to Phil Spencer. Like, he has done a ton of work over the last couple of years trying to right the Xbox One ship, and he's done a good job.
Yeah.
Like, the Xbox One is a strong console. It has a good experience for those who have it, and I think, like, if they keep this momentum, they might really be able to close that gap a little bit.
If they're,
Yeah.
I especially appreciate what they're doing because I know Microsoft and EA are close. Not like EA is going to make Xbox exclusives close, but they have like
silly.
their partnership, and they're getting more involved in indie games, and EA is getting more involved in indie games, and I like the way the Xbox has always handled indies
I agree.
on console.
That's the thing, is, like, for a long time...
The Xbox Arcade for 360 was awesome.
I mean, they were really... That was
So-
really big for getting indies off the ground, and I know, like, they had to kind of tumultuous relationship with indies in the beginning, and now this time around they've done a really good job of bringing exciting indie stuff to the forefront.
So I mean, like that's the gaming community now. It really has begun to shift away from big AAA titles being the draw, and now like a bunch of indie games are.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say that like
quality. They're always really good.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that like the shift has been away from AAA, but I think it's more that like you're right that a surprising number of indie games dominate the conversation when you're talking about like what's going on in the year. Mm-hmm. I think what's more interesting about indies is like, if you guys will remember, like a couple years ago, like there used to be a time when games didn't come out. Like when E3 happened, there were like games didn't come out in the summer. You know, it's like you didn't have a game coming out every single week that you needed to play, and that it was this thing that everyone's talking about. And now that it's a constant reality.
You have like a season otherwise,
Yeah, it's like it used to be a season. It was like games came out in the fall, and then a few games came out in the winter.
While we have this larger conversation, I'm going to take the opportunity to gloss over the fact that they talked about Minecraft. It's Minecraft.
Yeah. So, next thing, speaking of exciting indies... What do you guys think?
He's playing with my hair.
I was doing shit.
Patton Thompson's hair.
Yeah.
So,
Have you felt
I
it?
didn't want to,
It's so soft.
I didn't want to get out of the indie game conversation. I just wanted to take a time to not talk about Minecraft.
No,
Oh, no,
great.
no. We're not. It was a perfect segue to our next conversation. Okay, guys, so here's Inside. Originally, I was just going to show you the lame teaser trailer that they showed, but I found 10 minutes of gameplay that I'm stealing from Polygon, so...
Thanks, Polygon.
I just want to see what it looks
Polygon.
like. They literally didn't say anything about it other than the release date, which is like June 20th. I have it written down. I'll tell you afterwards.
I, too, remember walk through a dark forest to the right.
Yeah, it's happened a lot lately.
Like, this is... It just seems
I mean, that was
like,
Limbo, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Indiana Jones is in that refrigerator.
Well, you can interact with the world a little bit more.
This is a child who just dragged a refrigerator.
Honestly, this
You don't
looks...
know if he's
this looks
a child. He
a
could be a
lot
teenager.
like Limbo. Just updated graphics.
Kentucky Route Limbo. No,
And,
he
like-
plays Kentucky Route Zero, so you don't get my reference.
I mean, it looks like you're like a little
Is it
kid
that
maybe
mini
like
game?
running away from
No.
home or something. Like maybe like people are looking for you.
1980 Limbo.
But yeah, so I mean that's the game.
It looks cool. I like the art style.
It looks like a spiritual
The gameplay's
successor.
not going to be,
The draw.
the draw. It's the story and the world and the meta narrative.
But in a lot of ways it looks
And
kind
probably
of...
the puzzle solving.
Limbo's
great
free on
puzzle
Xbox
solving.
One now.
Yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to say, is Limbo's free on Xbox One now, so check it out. And the game comes out on June 29th, so we
Okay.
will
And it's
definitely...
only for Xbox?
No, it's also
Okay.
on PC. So we will absolutely be playing that. Inside looks
Really
Looks
good.
fun.
interesting. So...
Gwent.
Yeah. Gwent is gonna
Was
be...
the best part of The Witcher 3
Did you-
fight me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were having a stroke for
Yeah.
No.
I
Well,
was like,
that's what
"Wow,
happened when-
we need to cut it short.
Fucking,
That's what happened when they were like, hey, we're going to make a card game into a real game.
no, it's like Witcher 3,
Oh.
a lot of big open world RPGs have their like token in universe game.
Pazak!
Pazak,
Whatever.
fucking-
Yu-Gi-Oh!
not Yu-Gi-Oh, Caravan in Fallout New Vegas.
Right? Yeah.
Whatever
I'm
the-
trying to gloss over this.
Whatever the game wasn't called. I'm excited about Gwent, damn it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Gwent was fun.
I want to play it too, it looks cool.
The most fun I had in my like 25 hours getting a third of the way through The Witcher 3 and then eventually saying this is too much is I
It's
installed this silly
too
mod
much.
that turned every combat encounter into a game of Gwent.
Wow, okay. That's really
That's
neat.
amazing.
And that's how Andy beat The Witcher 3.
No, but I've seen people like just go through and play it on the hardest difficulty doing that.
That's really funny.
It's just like it takes all the silly like combat and questing for open world stuff out of the game and turns it into what the core of the game is looking for Magic the Gathering cards.
That's amazing. Oh,
Magic the
man.
Gathering Simulator.
And so yeah, you can register at playgwent.com and be able to play Gwent.
Yeah, it's coming to Xbox and PC first, so check it out.
Which will be interesting because in Witcher 3, the game's built around, by the end of the game, you become the
The Gwent
all-powerful god of Gwent and just shit stomp everybody.
Send him to the Shadow Realm, so.
And so, like,
Send it to
because the
Shadow.
game is fundamentally broken for the single-player campaign, to give you that sense of progression, it'll be cool to see how they've balanced it for...
Yeah.
Multiplayer.
They've done a lot of updates to it, apparently,
Yeah.
updated visuals and everything. It looks really robust.
Yeah.
So then they also showed Tekken 7, got Akuma, which apparently was already confirmed. We're not really huge
It's
fighting
Tekken.
guys. They showed how the game transitions from cutscene to actual game combat, and it looks pretty sleek. Game's coming early 2017. That's pretty much all we know about it. So keep your eyes peeled for that if you care about Tekken.
And then they showed this. Dead Rising 4. I can't get up now.
He's like a turtle.
Oh, I got you. You can't roll on his back. Oh, yes.
I've covered Wars now.
Wow, I totally forgot about that.
Oh, yes.
Wow, neat.
It's a really funny trailer.
This is fucking awesome.
Hashtag Frank is back.
Yes!
And they're back at the shopping mall.
Is that a crossbow?
Nice.
This is candy
Oh
canes?
my
Oh my god.
Cane.
I need to buy that for Laura.
And this is what I think is really cool.
Zombie artillery.
These like
Vehicles.
fucking ridiculous Mad Max meets fucking Twisted Metal things.
Oh, nice.
What?
Nice. You know you're solid. Nano machines,
Turn
baby.
into a space marine.
Crisis suit. Nano machines.
I admire Dead Rising's dedication to exactly the way you want to kill zombies. Yep. This is probably the best trailer, just in terms of
That we've seen.
entertainment value we've watched so far.
Oh.
Damn.
So that's Dead Rising 4, guys.
Nice.
Capcom is killing it. Yes.
Xbox and Windows 10.
Yep.
No.
And not Spaz's PlayStation.
No.
Or mine. Jesus.
Oh.
Come on now. I'm
Okay.
upset about that.
Killing me.
You have a PC though. So this is Scalebound and
New IP from Platinum Games, who I have almost no respect for.
He
Jeez,
hates Platinum.
wow.
Why?
That hit really hard right there.
Yeah.
Shots fired, and you didn't even see the
They're
gameplay.
very much a quantity over quality of stuff studio.
Yeah, they put out way too many games in a year, and it seems like they've been putting out a bunch of like making games based on other IP so that they could actually put out this game. So hopefully this game's actually good. Also, now I hate them because they ruined Star Fox.
Let's be real, Nintendo not giving a fuck about Star Fox ruined Star Fox.
You're right, but then they gave it to Platinum.
Yo, it's a Dark Souls boss, but I also get to bring a dragon.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It does
Giant
look. It
Scorpion.
does look cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a giant scorpion. Come on.
This game looks
Oh.
super jump.
Onto your dragon.
Okay.
So like I said, almost no respect for Platinum Games, and this game still looks fucking cool. Not gonna lie.
I'm into it. I love fucking weird Japanese takes on Western fantasy.
Yep. I also love the idea
But
of
you
being
don't
able
like
to
Dark
summon a
Souls.
dragon. Stop talking about Dark Souls.
Never.
No one
It-
fucking.
Never.
No one wants to talk about it with you.
I do.
Yeah, Thompson absolutely
Well,
does.
fucking-
Thompson Ozzy. That's
Two of us.
that's
I
that's
think
most
we're,
of
we're
Slack
outnumbered.
Slash.
We should never have brought him on.
Yes. I told you that when it started. You're outnumbered now.
Listen, I still edit the videos.
We were outnumbered
so-
before.
Doesn't matter.
This looks fun though.
You're gonna
Like,
play it one day, Pete.
I will not.
You're playing it one day.
Yeah, this game looks fun.
You have to at least play Dark Souls 3.
I like the idea of the 4-player co-op. Everybody gets their own dragon.
Yeah. So there's like 10 more minutes of this, so we're gonna cut it
We're gonna
there.
fight this boss. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's Scalebound.
That's Scalebound,
That looks awesome.
which is a game we're hype about from a studio we don't love. This is a game we're even more hype about from a studio everybody loves. Alright, so this is Sea of Thieves. It's a new IP from Rare about pirates.
Guess what? Guess what you're gonna do?
It's multiplayer. It looks fun.
And I guess we're gonna play one day also.
We're gonna play the
Yes.
fuck out of this game.
Yeah, we're gonna play the fuck out of this game.
No question. What I like about it, it reminds me a lot of like Guns of Icarus.
But actual pirates and not air pirates.
Yeah, but not like steampunk airboat pirates. And also kind of like the shit fighting looks a little bit like Assassin's Creed's, which was the best part of those games.
There we go, see?
I really like the look of it.
Me
Yeah.
too.
It kind of looks like an Overwatch like cartoon.
Like cartoon realism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can drink.
Yes.
That's a
And
big part of
you
being
can
a
actually
pirate.
get drunk.
It's a big part of being a pirate.
Watch this shit.
Oh god.
Yeah. So you can just go drink in the tavern like a real
Like a real pirate.
Spend your
pirate.
doubloons in the tavern.
Is this like a?
It's gonna be too tight. Just go. Just go. No.
You were saying?
Oh,
Is
they're
this
gonna
just
lose
gonna
their
be
mast.
An open world pirate MMO? Like,
So
'cause that's what it looks like
I-
right now, and I'm into that.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
look at that
sure,
water.
looking at it, like, and the way that it seems to play out, I'm inclined to think that it's like Ark, where there are servers and like you can, like, there'll be a huge open world map, and then like you and your crew of pirates like vie for control over land and
That's
stuff.
really cool.
Again, that's just my assumption based on what we're seeing here, but based on the mix of combat and exploration, that seems to be a pretty safe
I'd
bet.
be into that. I'd be really into that.
I mean, how
This
how
looks
else could it
awesome.
really work? Yeah, this looks so fun. And the graphics are just gorgeous, I
We're thinking.
think.
Water down here. What do we do? Bail. We're screwed. We think of yeah.
Nice.
You sank my battleship.
Like, can you imagine how devastating that would be, though? Like, if you had to, like...
You
have
spend like weeks building up to this giant fucking galleon.
and
Yeah.
someone just
And
sinks
someone
your
just-
fucking boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be cool, though. You have to, like, actually be
Yeah.
invested in it.
I'm about it.
I'm real about it.
Looks
Yeah.
good. Looks real good.
Yeah.
Sid Meier's Pirates never look better.
So...
And that looks nothing like Sid Meier's Pirates.
Yeah, that's why it never looked better.
Next thing that they announced was State of Decay. Can you imagine if it was Skate of
Just
Decay?
like
Tony
the
Hawk's
English.
Skate of Decay.
It's a crossover between the Skate franchise and State of Decay.
Dude, it's
You
basically
got that
Dead Rising
skateboard
again.
through zombie. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, State of Decay coming in 2017. They didn't show much of the in-game, like in-engine stuff, but what they did show looks really cool. Third-person perspective looks a lot deeper and more fleshed out than the first one. So it seems like
Bro, the
they
first
got-
one had that expansion, which really added a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's probably just gonna build off that.
it looks like they benefited from their relationship with Microsoft pretty heavily.
It's good.
Let's put it that way.
Cool.
So check it out. Looks pretty cool. So then the other thing, last thing we're gonna look at and talk about today is Halo Wars 2.
Woo!
That I still can't believe they're making this game.
Why? The first one
Because
was
Halo
great.
Wars was so long ago.
And it was great. And StarCraft was 11 years before it got a sequel.
It's true.
Yeah,
Also-
but StarCraft was like still a thing.
RTS is aged like fine wine.
I'm excited because this is coming to fucking Windows 10.
But that implies
as well.
that RTSs have some like inherent quality like wine does, where even bad RTSs are good.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's
No,
a great
it
game.
doesn't.
No, yeah. Bad RTS is scary.
Bad RTSs are bad.
No.
Thompson just loves a good
On
RTS.
paper, Command & Conquer 4 is the greatest game of all time, but it's still the worst game I've ever played. It's like, it's perfectly balanced. It's got everything you need. It has multiplayer experiences, varied maps, everything. Still a bad game. Really bad game. I like to see the Brutes are back.
Yeah, there's a new faction that is made up of, it looks like, all brutes
Covenant,
and like
Stuff.
Covenant, like
Mostly brute stuff.
defectors and stuff.
yeah, but mostly Brute technology, like that's clearly Brute missiles and stuff.
Is this following any kind of the story at all?
It's new.
Well, Halo Wars had its own kind of like story set into like the universe like before certain things happened. So this is like following the same story of that. It's Captain Cutter, which was the first guy.
And then the other guy that we saw, that guy in the gray, is the new villain. I have his name in our notes and stuff. We'll take a look in a second.
Yeah.
I thought this had gameplay in it. I guess it
No,
doesn't.
no, it's all cinematic.
I think they just showed the gameplay at a different point.
I mean,
whatever.
the gameplay is gonna be just Halo Wars.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
It's
nice,
a Halo RTS.
Yeah.
nicer graphics and new stuff.
I love the mix.
I gotta say, I would much prefer a.
Oh, so
That-
who's
that's
this
a
like
really
Johnny
cool-
Cash sounding guy
Yeah.
in the background?
Yeah, it's
No, it's a really cool scene.
This was
Just
shot
I
by
would much prefer it if it were like fleet level. Like an
Oh, like
operational
Supreme
strategy.
Commander, some kind of like Supreme Commander
Like
stuff.
a Europa Universalis 2, but in
Yeah,
Halo.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
anyway. So yeah, February 21st.
There you go.
There's a beta happening right now.
Looks cool.
That's
Get out, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long.
That
time
was
away
one
for
of
me.
my
Yeah.
Jeez.
my
It's
notes.
probably like an alpha.
So yeah,
For real, but still.
the name of the new faction is called the Banished, and they're led by that brute we saw named what is it? Ariox.
Aatrox? That's the League
Aatrox.
of Legends character.
Something
Call
like
him
that.
Alex.
There's a week-long beta that's going on right now. It started on the 13th, ends on the 20th. Looks like it's a lot bigger than the first game. But yeah, looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
interested.
I was
I'll
impressed
get
with Microsoft this
If I
year.
had an
Yeah, Microsoft had a great conference,
They're bringing their A game.
and they need to. So
Yeah.
I'm glad they
Yeah.
are. I mean, last year was a really strong year for them, and I think they followed it up really admirably. So I'm looking forward to
Way to
see
go, Microsoft.
what 2017 looks like for them.
Yeah.
I think they have the rest of the year looks pretty fucking strong.
But if Microsoft's in A, what are we going to give Sony? Find out next time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That was yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, like, share, subscribe, bye.
LF.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.